Mwah. Happy Valentine's Day week. XO, whatever. How are you guys doing? I wanted to get with you and share this week's grocery haul. I last week kind of shift focus on what I was buying on groceries, and the reason I did it was because I watched a lot of YouTube videos and some stuff I've been reading about on the internet, and it seems like the real goal and focus that I should probably be pushing a lot of attention to, which I should have probably realized a long time ago, was more of clean eating. Um, and with clean eating comes healthy eating. So even though the grocery bill kind of went up this week, some things that you're going to see that I bought were actually household things, and that's part of my $400 that I allocate for my groceries. But a lot of it is clean food. And the reason I'm going to explain, let me just explain. Last week I ran through a sample meal prep. I haven't videoed it. I just wanted to see what it was going to be like, and I loved it. It was absolutely great. In fact, I'm going to show you a couple of meals I have left today. But let me show you this week's groceries, and then I'll kind of break it down for you. Hang on one second. Okay, guys. So here is the grocery bill. So this week was $110.28 for groceries. And I know that sounds like an awful lot, but you have to remember, like I said, some of the stuff that I have in here is household stuff too. So this is everything that I got today. So kind of breaking it down for you. Instead of regular eggs, I started eating egg whites, and egg whites I've actually been eating with like spinach and some ground turkey. Very awesome, like breakfast stuff. I love that. Got my normal unsweetened almond milk for my coffee. Needed some toothpaste. I Instagrammed a fantastic, it was a mistake recipe. It wasn't a mistake picture, it was a great picture, but it was a mistake recipe for some sweet potato that just turned out awesome. So it was so good I had to make some more. So this is 5 sweet potatoes, it's about 3 pounds. Needed some Swiffer for the floors and some mopping pads for that. Some cherry tomatoes to go along with snack for the week, along with some cutie oranges. I do have a couple of apples left, but I like these too, so I got this. Instead of getting olive oil, I'm going to give some coconut oil a try. So a recipe for Remington James's, one of his turkey burger recipes, which looked really good. He used coconut oil in it. So I'm giving that a shot. Needed some sweetener for my coffee. Bought some tuna. I'm going to try a little bit more low carb eating, which is what my meal prep was last week. And so I figured I would try having some tuna as part of one of my either snack meals or something in between, maybe make something out of it. Needed some dish soap and needed some body wash and some disinfectant cleaner for the house. Loving me some celery. I had the celery, carrots, and tomatoes that I used to be eating as part of my sandwich prep, and just eating that as a snack, and I've enjoyed that. I bought some of this Tribe Everything hummus. This is yummy. It was like $2.60 for that container. Spinach, which now I've been putting spinach in my just about everything. Making salad with it, putting my egg whites for breakfast. Not too bad, I like it. Some low carb tortillas again. I've actually just needed a low carb influx. So I've been having this with breakfast too, and then also so often just kind of likes to be able to put something together, like maybe even some of that tuna or something. Some baby carrots to go along with my vegetables for my snack. Mouthwash, completely out of black pepper. I had to get some, and I wanted to get with a grinder one, so I got that. Coffee is like the staple of my life, so I needed that. This stuff is awesome. I'm not endorsing it specifically, you know, like a paid sponsorship thing, but I'm gonna tell you, if you wanted like a protein bar, this is phenomenal. And of course, it's got Robert Irvine on it, and I can tell you right now, I don't think there's anything Robert Irvine has ever done that hasn't been fantastic. This stuff is great. Got 3 pounds of turkey. This is 85.15. My math might be wrong, but anyway, I know there's some leaner cuts of turkey, ground turkey. The reason I've been picking this one is because I've been trying to balance out my macros, and working through that, I've been trying to cut down my carbs down to 25% intake on carbs per day. And so I do have a lot more fat and a lot more protein available to me. And I've been finding it hard to eat all the protein, but I like this with my breakfast. So I got 3 of those this week. I'm going to probably end up eating 2 of them, keeping 1 in the freezer. I might make turkey burgers out of 1. I needed some jam. That's to go along with my breakfast stuff, and some gum. So that all is $110 worth of stuff. And I know that sounds like an awful lot, but if I took away probably all the stuff that's actually household items, it's probably about $60 worth of regular good food. Because I think that's what it was last week. It was about $80, and I had a few household things in that too from last week. Instagrammed out a picture of some stuff that I was doing when I was doing my meal prep, and I want to show you what I actually made last week. And I'm gonna tell you, it was really good. I was really not that I'm an excellent cook, because I'm not, but I like the food, and I enjoyed eating this. That's the important part. It's stuff that I can definitely see myself eating again. I probably will put it in next week's meal prep, or maybe the week following. But let me just share with you three components of it so you can see what it was like. So the meal prep was composed of two main dishes. This is 6 ounces of turkey sausage. It's a green onion sausage. It's a homemade type thing made by one of our local grocery stores. I've always heard good things about it. I'm gonna tell you honestly, it is so good, really, really good. Very low sodium. I love the flavor, really good. I also have here some onions and 3 colors of bell pepper. This is about 6 ounces of that as well. Now this, I just roasted them in the oven along while I was doing the sausages in a different pan, and that turned out phenomenal, really, really good. Just a little bit of olive oil and some salt and pepper on it, and then 1 cup of jasmine rice. So altogether, this works out to be about 554 calories. The biggest thing in this was to try to cut back as much on the carbs as possible. And I know the rice has carbs in it, so the whole thing fit perfectly in my macros. Now, I stole a little bit of this idea from Jeff at Water Gel Fitness. He made something like this a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if he used rice in his, but the food, you know, the idea of it was great enough for me to give it a try. I'm gonna tell you again, I would definitely make this again. It was great. Now, here's another one. This is actually, remember I showed you the sweet potatoes on Instagram? This is where those went. So this was a screw up. I didn't think it was going to turn out as good as it did. It turned out really, really well. So this is 6 ounces of roasted sweet potatoes. I actually roasted them in the oven pan, what my pizza pan would normally be used for, and just used some olive oil, salt and pepper, some paprika, and that was really about it. And I'm going to tell you, it really turned out really good. It was about 25 minutes in the oven. I also have a ground turkey burger. Now this is not one that I made. This is a store-bought thing that, you know, comes in a box. I had a few of those I had to use up, and so I'll be making some homemade ones pretty soon. But I also put some 2-ounce shredded cheese on top of it. There's a Mexican cheese blend, and then underneath it, if you look really good down here, there's actually some roasted squash and zucchini that I did the same time that I did the peppers for this one, and those turned out great too. So all this ended up being about 550 calories as well. I think it was 540 really. But man, this was really good. I'll definitely get this again, eat this again. And then of course, you've seen this before. I've made this for sandwich preps before, but it was good enough that I thought maybe as part of one of my snacks, I would make it. It actually ends up doing about 125 calories. Just a pickle, some celery, some carrots, and some baby cherry tomatoes, and then I use some hummus on the side for that. Now, by far, is that all that I ate this week? Well, for the primary meals, these two, yes, these I would rotate them either as lunch and dinner. And I know that seems kind of redundant and probably gets old quick, but what's good about it were 2 things. Number one, the calories and macros, as far as carbs, fats, and protein, all stayed the same for my entire week, and they were good. So it was nice to come home, take this out, stick it in the microwave about 3 minutes, and it was good to go. I never had to really worry about too much. The flavor of it was really good. I did put some spicy mustard on it when I just went ahead and warmed it up after warming it up to eat, especially with the rice, and I liked it. It was really good. This I always made all the time anyway, and so I brought this along with an apple. I brought some almonds with me, and then I also bought a protein bar, which I've showed you before in the past. And those were my snacks for the week. This actually was low cost because I think I made all this for under about $80 last week. Back out my groceries and household things, all my meal prep stuff last week was about 60 bucks. So, and I had what predominantly came out to be 14 meals out of it. And that was lunches and dinners. And then of course I made eggs and all for breakfast. So this was big time winner, and I will definitely do this again. Okay guys, so on tap this week for my meal prep with all the groceries that you just saw a little while ago, I'm going to be doing some boneless pork tenderloins. I actually have the pork chop tenderloins from some time in the past. It's all stuff that I had in the freezer. So I'm going to be marinating that with some dry rub and grilling them. It should be really good. I'm also going to be doing some frozen vegetables, which I bought that big bag of Normandy blend vegetables a long time ago, so I'll be having that on the side. There will be some rice in one of the meal prep dinners. The other one probably could be some more sweet potato. Now, I will probably not be eating pork chops all week because I think I'm also going to do some chicken too. I have that also in the freezer, so both of those are going to be comprised of my main proteins this week. Actually, this has worked out really good for me because I've lost like 6 pounds this week, which I love. And a lot of that is because of the reduction of carbohydrates, plus the fact that I have been getting some more time to get to the gym, which has been great for me. And it's nice to come home and just have everything in the freezer, in the fridge, and just take it out. This has lasted for about 7 days. The meals have gone bad. Just have to put them in the oven, in the microwave, and warm them up, and it's worked good. So what are you guys going to do this week? Well, how's it working for you? I'd love to hear some suggestions. I'd love to hear some of the things that you're doing that works. And if you have struggles with it, you know, write a comment. Let me know what you think, what's going on in your life, and maybe we can work on them, you know, that together. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. I love you guys. Enjoy Valentine's Day. I hate Valentine's Day. It's my birthday. I'm getting old. See, look, no hair. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye.